Welcome to Hekman Library's Research Foundations, getting you started doing college-level research like a wise scholar. Today, we're looking at developing your research questions. To get started, remember, all research begins with questioning, a sense of wonder that drives us to explore and seek answers for the things we really care about. For most research assignments, you need one good research question to build on. A good research question will provide you with direction and structure when you're searching for sources and writing your arguments. So what makes a good research question? Well, first, a good research question is appropriately focused. Not too broad, not too specific, so you don't have to address every detail of a topic, but you do go beyond the basic facts. Also, a good research question is purposeful and interesting. It actually matters to you and your audience and resonates with your sense of wonder. If you're struggling to come up with a research question, think about what genuinely interests or puzzles you. Finally, a good research question is open to objective debate. Research is not simply an exercise in proving you were right all along. It's a learning journey, and a wise scholar is humble enough to stay open to whatever they might discover rather than letting their preconceptions influence them. So let's say, as a start, that I'm interested in anime, and I've recently heard a lot of discussion about live-action adaptations of different anime with reactions to casting choices. In particular, I'm curious about conversations around whitewashing. What is this exactly, I might wonder? What does it look like? Do I know any obvious examples? Do I agree with what others are saying about their examples? Looks like I've got the beginnings of a potential research question. From here, it would be easy to jump right into searching for answers using the obvious tools, and with intuitive algorithms and neat AI summaries, that might be where an everyday research question ends for most people. But I'm putting together a scholarly research project, so how useful is this approach for me? Well, if we take a close look at this Google AI overview, it seems like we've got a very well synthesized answer, but where is it pulling information from? On the right, you can see it's mostly Reddit. Not really surprising, because Google and most other search engines determine the relevancy of their results based on patterns like keyword matching and number of views or clicks. Sometimes then, these results and answers are taken from sources that are popular or trending, not necessarily the most authoritative or accurate. But what's the alternative here? No one has time to actually read through all the millions of sources that are possibly relevant, so where can you actually get started? In order to develop our research idea into a good research question, let's learn more about the background of our topic through scholarly reference sources, like the encyclopedias that we have in Hekman Library in print and online. They offer the same kinds of quick summaries and topic intros as newer AI tools, but these are written by experts in their field, consulting quality sources to provide reliable information. Well, what about Wikipedia, you may ask? Wikipedia is a massive online encyclopedia that is crowdsourced. They're not all scholarly experts, but they have such a huge team for creating and editing. Librarians say proceed with caution. Always double check where they're getting info and pay attention to the flags they include in their content for incomplete pages or errors. Now, let's walk through this from research topic to research question with a little visualization. We'll start here with wonder. Remember, I was originally inspired by news about whitewashing in anime. People in my feed seem pretty fired up about it. I'm interested, but I don't know much about it and I wonder, what exactly is it? How is it showing up in different properties? After doing a little background research with some helpful encyclopedia sources, I've got a basic understanding of whitewashing now. I know about the general history and important vocab, so I have a good sense of context for this concept. The scope of my question would be pretty broad at that level, but after learning a bit more and choosing a subtopic to focus on, whitewashing in anime, my question is starting to get more specific. What problems has whitewashing caused in recent anime adaptations? But there's still a few things I need to tweak about this question. First, notice how my question is already assuming problems? Is there a way to phrase this to make it more open to debate, more objective? How about this? How have claims of whitewashing affected recent anime adaptations? Claims leaves the door open for me to explore conflicting arguments about what counts as whitewashing and which properties are guilty of it or not. And what about the interest and purpose behind my question, the so what? Perhaps to improve this, I can focus on one specific way whitewashing may be impacting these adaptations, like in opportunities for Asian actors. How have Asian actors been affected by these claims? This could also make my question more interesting for my audience. Even if they're not huge anime fans like me, diversity and inclusion issues are relevant and significant to pretty much everyone. So after a bit of initial thinking and exploring, I now have a more refined research question that I can build a specific, interesting argument for, and it's already got me excited to see what else I can learn about it. So now you know what to aim for to develop a good research question and get your research going. As you've already seen, it's not necessarily a simple linear process, but you can follow these general tips to practice questioning. If you're not sure if your question is framed as well as it can be sure to ask your professor or a librarian. You can chat with a librarian or schedule a research appointment today by visiting the Hekman Library website. Also check out our other Research Foundations videos in the Hekman Library channel for more introductory research concepts, how-tos, and wise scholar reflections.